of these beautiful egg ornaments. And so every year when we would kick off the new, seasonal set, it was always a rush to the phones because sometimes they didn't last very long and then people would get upset. So I want to let you know this is the brand new 2015 set of her Russian-inspired egg ornaments. We have them for $99 or $59, excuse me, $59.64. I need those readers.
Let's get you a pair here. I've got some right here. I got you. You're 1.5, right?
Here,
what do you
got some right here.
You've got, okay.
There we go.
Fabulous.
Hey, now I can see that it's $59. I like that. Just saved you $40. $59.64 or 3 payments of $19.88, and absolutely gorgeous. Now, just so you know, the hangers do not come with them.
No, we've just put these out for the display. Yeah. I love them on Christmas trees. My tree has every set that we've done we've done 10. This is the 10th set we've done. So I have 40 of these beautiful eggs on my tree this year. I can't wait. They are the most exquisite designs we've done in 10 years. Yeah. These were finalized a year ago in June. So Joan signed off on the designs because they take over a year for us to make. So we had a lot of fun designing them. We went back into some of the pictures that we took while we were in St. Petersburg, while we were in the workrooms at the Hermitage Museum, holding actual Fabergé objects, taking pictures, taking notes. So Joan was an authority on Fabergé, and her collection of Fabergé has actually toured the world. And now Melissa has it, and it's in California, and it's, it becomes a family collection. But she was one of the great collectors, and the Metropolitan Museum exhibited her pieces. It's been to Russia, it's been to California. So it's a woman who brought a lot of authority to designing these eggs. So we approached them in a very unique way this year. We decided to sort of salute different techniques of Fabergé, different styles. I'll walk you through each one because each one is a very unique story. I'll start with the green.
Okay.
This is the apple blossom egg, it was called at Fabergé. The original egg, which is, I believe, in the Hermitage again, was carved out of one piece of nephrite, the entire egg. And the egg is actually about the size of this ornament. It's about a 4-inch egg. Carved out of nephrite, it opened up to reveal a blossom, a carved blossom on the inside. Exquisite craftsmanship. 24-karat gold vines and little rubies and just amazing work. So that would have been the apple blossom egg. And that egg still exists. That's in the actual Hermitage Museum.
Look at that.
The red egg is the Cupid's arrow egg. And this is one of my favorite. It's one of Fabergé's most famous eggs, and it's missing. It's gone. They have images, they have photographs, and in the 1920s, it just disappeared. So I love that we were able to recreate it in that beautiful, almost like a mercury glass. These are all, by the way, hand-blown glass. They are beautifully, exquisitely executed. So that's what's called the Cupid's arrow egg. Okay, now we're moving into one of my very, very favorites. This is the Neo-Russian Champlevé. Champlevé was like an enameling technique that is kind of lost as well. You've heard the term guilloché, which is the enamel see-through into the metal. Champlevé was actually using opaque enamels, but layering them in such a way, as you can see in the hand painting that we're trying to copy, it's layering it in such a way that they were like lit from within. So this is a very rare egg as well. It's in the Neo-Russian style, which is, again, a very rare form for Fabergé to kind of dive into that style. So you don't see this from Fabergé very often, but we both thought it was so beautiful and so exquisitely detailed.
By the way, 1,000 sets already ordered.
I'm nuts. They're so beautiful.
Just to warn you, this is when you want to get it. It's on Easy Pay, and this is, I mean, wait till you see these in person.
They're extraordinary.
This is a mouth-opening type of look.
It's the kind of thing that when you see them in some of the hand-painted stores with the artisans, you see one and they're $150. You just don't see a set of 4. By the way, the fifth one, the blue, is called the Pan-Slavic egg, and that was a technique that Fabergé used really for his Moscow customers. He had 2 shops. Shops meaning workshops, one in St. Petersburg and one in Moscow. The Moscow customer preferred the true sort of Russian-inspired ornamentation, and the St. Petersburg customer was a little more sophisticated and preferred the sort of the French influence, the English influence. So this is what's called the Pan-Slavic style, and what we're doing is we're imitating what would be cloisonné. in the Fabergé. Now, when Fabergé made these, they were platinum and diamonds and gold and exquisite gemstones, and they are breathtaking. If you ever get a chance to get into a museum and see some of these pieces, they are extraordinary.
And then here's
I
the
should
other
show you
great
how they
part.
come to you.
They come in a beautiful box that then, after you use them for the holidays, if you want to put them away, you can. It's also, think about gifts. One of the most fabulous gifts you can give to someone is this. It's
can
a
you imagine?
collector's item, first of all. There's nowhere else they're going to be able to get these. And you know,
it's absolutely true.
Honestly,
and by the way, we've shipped in the entire amount.
This is all we have.
What we have in the warehouse today. There will be no extra delivery coming in November. They're here. What we have is it for 2015. And you know, we destroy all the patterns and all the molds when we ship them in. So I get a lot of ladies asking on my Facebook page, can I get the 2013? Is there any way I can get 2009? When they're gone, they're gone. So
this is the 2015 set, and I just want to remind you, now 1,200 sets are already gone. People are going to the phones and placing their orders. I have several of the sets. I don't think I have one from each year.
Oh, you do?
But
You're
I have
missing
several sets. But
Oh.
here's the thing. This was the last set that Joan put together.
That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely
correct. And you know what? I just feel like, if for no other reason, but there's so many other reasons, but I'm just saying that this is a set I have to have.
I couldn't agree more.
Absolutely have to
That's
have.
lovely. I do want to point out on the top, we hallmark them with JR and then 2015.
Oh,
so
good.
all of your sets, should you mix them, because I put them all over my tree and I'm like, oh no, I'm not putting them all back in the right way.
Yeah.
All of them will be hallmarked at the very top, and that will indicate which year. So
and get the readers so you can see the hallmark.
Exactly. No, but my tree, and I'll put up some pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
I bring the red boxes up from the basement, and my dining room table is a sea of red boxes because I have, in some cases, I actually bought 2 sets.
Right,
So I'll have 2 from 2009 and 2. And the tree, you step back, and it's like you stepped into a museum. It's extraordinary.
We're going to go off to the phones, and I just want to
great.
remind everybody that you don't get these hangers. You get the 4 eggs, the red box, and each one already has the little bow or the little loop
almost like
tied
a little gold twine.
It's already included. Now, 2,000 sets already gone. Remember, you can get these home for 3 monthly payments of about $20 a month, and you obviously have 30 days to return them. But goodness gracious,
you're not going to.
You're not going to.
And what I do, Mary Beth, I take the string and I simply go over the branch of the tree, and that hangs them. I don't really use the hooks on these because they come with a pretty gold cord, but they are so amazing, placed in with your family ornaments, placed in with your favorites that maybe you were left by a family member, your mom or whatever. They're just, I mean, I plan on giving all of these to my niece one day, who will absolutely treasure them, like a family heirloom.
Wow. We're going off to the phones. Eleanor from New Jersey. Hello, Eleanor. How are you?
Hi, Mary Beth and David. How are you?
We're great. What do you think of our brand new set of ornaments?
Oh, I love these. I don't have all the sets either, like Mary Beth said, but I do have several, and they are in a prominent place on our tree. And I do have one set of the minis. Do you remember the minis?
Oh, yes, the minis.
There were 12 in a box, I believe.
I'm not going to let out any news tonight, but maybe we'll see some minis this year. I don't know. You didn't hear that from me, Eleanor.
I did not know that there was a tag at the top that had the year on it, and I, too, wondered if I was getting them all correctly in the right boxes.
Well, I cheated, Eleanor, and I actually wrote the year right here in my boxes, so I know I'm putting the 2009s away. But check the ones when you get them out this year to trim your tree, and they'll all have that little hallmark on the top, and they'll say JR.
I didn't want to ruin the boxes with a number on.
Yeah, I know,
so
me
pretty.
too. But I want to make sure I keep my sets together because I think they're so exquisite. But keep in mind, Eleanor, and you've got yours, so you're in good shape. But
yes, I did. I ordered,
and
I
won't be any
did
more.
order many, many, many times, and many, many years ago, all of her little mini sets of 3 eggs or charms that came.
Oh, the necklace, the Maria Vermania necklace.
I have so many, and every time I wear them, someone speaks about them. I have
wonderful.
mixed them up to put like all the spring ones on one big chain, all the red and green ones on another big chain for Christmas.
Joan put all the metallic ones together. Yeah,
yes.
it's wonderful. Oh, that's
It's been so much fun.
Well, Joan was an expert in Russian art and Russian objects, and she collected Russian furniture, and of course Fabergé from Carl Peter Fabergé. So it was something that she was really good at and knew a great deal of history about that. And of course her family came from Russia. As well. So
we did go to Wilmington at one point to see the traveling show.
That's the Gettings Gray.
And it was wonderful. Well, and I wore my necklace to the
fantastic.
trip.
Eleanor, thank you so much for your call. I'm so excited you got a set for yourself.
To me. This is a real treat.
Our pleasure.
Take care.
Have a great fall and winter.
Thank you. God bless both of you.
You
too.
as well.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So here's the thing. If somebody just tuned in and more than 2,000 sets already ordered, 2,500 sets already gone, these are the brand new first ever time you're seeing the 2015 collection. These are all 4. You get all 4 eggs. You do not get the hangers because they already come with the gold cords on them. But tell everybody, why is this important?
Absolutely. Well, it's something we do once a year. This was the final set that Joan worked on because we really finished these in 2014 in, I think, February or May of 2014. So we spent a lot of time. She really enjoyed making these. She enjoyed the detail that we were able to craft into these ornaments. So each one we spent hours and hours deciding on the color, the technique, the style, and really which eggs we were going to celebrate and sort of, do sort of an homage to. So I'll walk you through really quick. The blue, which I think is so beautiful, is in the Pan-Slavic style. And if you are a student of Russian art, you know that that was really more of the Moscow sort of style that they preferred. The silver is the Neo-Russian, which is that beautiful, it's called champlivé, which is a sort of a layering enamel technique that Fabergé loved.
It's gorgeous.
I'm in love with the Cupid's arrow egg. This is the egg that was actually lost. No one knows where this egg is. There's photographs.
Does,
Somebody's got it. Well, you hope that it wasn't somehow, destroyed.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
that's true.
Which it could have been. And then, of course, that's the blossom's egg, the apple blossom, which originally would have been carved out of a solid piece of nephrite, which is jade, of course.
And those are stones.
Yes,
every
a
one
little
of those
stone inside of every blossom.
Hand painted, hand embellished, hand blown on these. I just want to give you a quick update on these. We brought in 4,700 sets. 1,800 sets remain. And you said,
that's it.
That's all that we're going to get.
Molds have been broken, patterns have been destroyed. Our manufacturer is not allowed to, no matter how much we beg. It was a limited edition for the year. And that's it, we're done. And as I said, they take a year to make. So even if we wanted to break our own rules, it's over. We can't. We can't.
And
we're already working on 16 and 17.
Already in the boxes, so you have a place
so
to
beautiful.
keep it. And I was looking, you can always write the year maybe on the bottom or
Why didn't I
something
think
if you
of
wanted
that?
to.
Oh, well.
Who knows? But the fact is just save me one set. I have to have one set.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh boy.
I know the guy that makes these.
In the meantime, I am so glad you were watching today.
Beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. We are celebrating 25 years of Joan Rivers on QVC. And of course, this was her 25th year. And the fact is of her